Comfortable position. Close your eyes if you're willing. Let your hands rest softly in your lap or by your sides. Take a deep breath and be at ease. Continue to breathe in and out slowly. Feel your body relaxing with each gentle breath. I want you to imagine a small, warm, glowing light in your heart. This light is kind and calm, full of love, courage, and hope. With each breath, notice the light growing just a little brighter. Breathe in, feel the light expand. Breathe out, imagine it spreading softly through your arms, your legs, your whole body. Think of this light as the part of you that can share kindness, courage, and care with the world. Every smile, every helping hand, every word of truth makes your light brighter. Breathe in. Let your light fill you with peace. Breathe out. Let your light reach out beyond you, touching your friends, your family, and the world around you. Remember, the world needs your light. Even small actions, sharing, listening, loving, can make the darkness less strong. With each breath, you are practicing being the light you wish to see in the world. Take another deep breath in and slowly breathe out calmness, strength, and light. And then take one final breath and return. So today begins a month-long recognition of Black history. Recognitions such as this in a time such as now are not only urged upon people of privilege, but begged for. Take special note of it. And let every word you hear rebound from you as prayer for the deliverance of this conflicted world. Black History Month invites us into remembrance, but it also calls us into responsibility. It asks us not only to honor the past, but to tell the truth about the present and to choose who we will be in the future. This year, that call feels especially urgent. We are living in a moment where the forces of division, fear, and dehumanization are loud. Acts of racial hatred, efforts to erase history, and attempts to roll back civil rights feel overwhelming. And yet, spiritually speaking, we know something important. Darkness does not fight back unless it is losing ground. History teaches us this. The backlash we witness today is not evidence that justice has failed. It is evidence that justice has made remarkable, undeniable progress. Black history itself is the story of people who were told again and again that they did not belong, yet who insisted on dignity, insisted upon recognition of their brilliance, creativity, and love anyway. From enslaved people who sang freedom into being to activists who marched knowing dogs and fire hoses awaited them, to scholars, artists, organizers, and everyday neighbors who changed the moral imagination of this country. Progress has always come because people refused to accept the world as it was handed to them. And that refusal worked. In our own lifetime, we have seen truths once denied, now widely acknowledged. That systemic racism does exist. That mass incarceration is a moral crisis. That Black lives do matter, not as a slogan, but as a spiritual truth. We have seen corporations, schools, faith communities, and governments forced to confront histories they once ignored. We have seen younger generations grow up with a language of justice that their grandparents were never taught. These are not small things. These are tectonic shifts in moral consciousness. When backlash comes, it is because something foundational to their existence has been threatened. The lie that inequality is natural. The lie that some lives matter less. The lie that history belongs only to the powerful. Those narratives have been threatened and now are seeking to silence any who contradict them. Hate grows loud when it senses it can no longer quietly rule. So what are loving, principled, spiritual people called to do in such a moment? 5 things. First, we are to stay awake. Remain alert. Spiritually, it is not about escape from the world, it is about a deeper awareness of it. We resist the temptation to numb ourselves, to look away, or to grow cynical. We learn the real history of Black communities, not just the trauma, but the genius, the joy, the innate resistance and vision. We teach our children the truth even when others try to ban it. We remember that telling the truth is a spiritual practice. Second, we are called to practice courageous love. Love does not mean politeness in the face of injustice. It means standing with those targeted by hatred. It means interrupting racism in our workplaces, our schools, our congregations, and our families. Interrupting it. Saying, "Excuse me, would you mind repeating that? Because I don't think I heard you." And then call out every single word and let the uncomfortable silence hang in the air over it. And then say, "Pass me the potatoes." It means believing people when they tell us their lived experience, even when that truth is uncomfortable. Love that costs us nothing changes nothing. Third, we are called to build, not just protest. Black History Month reminds us that progress comes not only from resisting harm, but from creating alternatives, mutual aid networks, culturally grounded education, equitable policies, inclusive spiritual spaces. Supporting Black-led organizations, businesses, artists, musicians, and movements is not charity. It is justice. It is participation in repair. Fourth, we are called to protect our hope. Hope is not naive optimism. It is disciplined trust in the arc of transformation. Consider this. Interracial marriage is now widely accepted where it was once illegal. Public support for racial equity is higher than at any point in recorded history. Diverse coalitions are shaping elections, culture, and theology. Young people are consistently demonstrating more inclusive values than generations before them. These changes did not happen by accident, and they can't be undone so easily. Try though they might. The reason the darkness is shouting is because the light has already changed the room. And finally, we are to remember who we are. We are the inheritors of unfinished work. We are not asked to fix everything alone, but we are asked to be faithful to love in our time. Black History Month teaches us that ordinary people, choosing courage again and again, reshape the possible. May we be those people. May we refuse despair. May we answer hate with organized love, lies with truth, and fear with fierce compassion. And may we trust that the light we carry together is stronger than any darkness failing to survive. Please rise for